As people YouTube, this is James the Red Engine fan here, and something very cool happened. Yeah, I noticed that Thomas and Friends is celebrating 75th years. It finally reached the 75th years, celebrating the Railway series, celebrating the Railway series of the Rev W. Audrey. Yeah, no, since the Riverdale Audrey had passed away. Yeah, I noticed. And the first book was published by the Riverdale Audrey called the three engines, the Railway series book. Yeah, I noticed that came out a very few million years ago. Now, to celebrate 75th years of Thomas the Tank Engine Friends, we know that two of the Thomas and Friends specials did came out, which is our Thomas and Friends Royal Engine. I did have seen that. Thomas Friends Marvelous Machineries. I did have seen that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That Mattel Creations made. Yeah. Yep, there was two specials at the same time to celebrate 75th years. Yeah, I noticed, and I know Duchess of Hamilton did have made a comeback. Yeah, I noticed. Turn around. Yeah, I noticed. So, anyways, in the Thomas and Friends week, I'm going to read a little of about the Thomas and Friends, the Thomas Tank and Engine and Friends, the TV series that I found on the Thomas and Friends Wiki, how the show was made back in 1984 in the mid 80s. I noticed. So, anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's read a little history how the show goes. How the show is made by Britt Allcroft. So the producers are by Britt All. So the producers of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends series 1 was made by a director producer. Director. Okay, was made by a producer named Britt Allcroft, David Minton, Robert D. Carter, and the music composers are Michael Donald and Junior Campbell. And two of the first narrators are Ringo Starr for the UK and the US, Series 1 and 2, and George Carlin for the US for Series 3. So, yeah. So the first series of Thomas and Friends started airing on October the 9th, 1984 in the UK. Ringo Starr narrated all 26 episodes in the UK. Later, he re-narrated 25 seasons in the US spin-off series Shiny Time Station. George Carlin later re-narrated the whole entire series for the US. And the producers that made that made Series 1 episodes are every episode in Series 1 was based on a storybook by the Rev W. Audrey with the excitements of on episodes written by the staff. Thomas's Christmas party. The book was based on and said the episode bringing confidence by the stuff, so as to have every episode in points from first the series were introduced for the television by Britt Allcroft and David Minton. The 7 engines include in the series become the creator the care of the cast in later series. The pilots for the series was on Adapesity of Down the Mine was which was a renoted at least when the rest of the episodes were short. Yep, and here are all the episodes that have been made. So here we go. Thomas and Gordon, known as the episode "Thomas Gets Tricked," was made in October 9th, 1984. And Edward and Gordon, known as Edward Helps Out, was released back in October 9th, 1984. The Sad Story of Henry, known as the episode Come Out Henry. It came out on October 16th, 1984. That was around like in the fall, I noticed. Oh yeah, I noticed that they made the episodes right before when Halloween is gonna start. Yeah, I noticed. Edward, Gordon, and Henry to the Rescue was made back in October 16th of 1984, the same week as Come Out Henry. Thomas's Train, A Big Day for Thomas, was released on October 23rd, 1984. Then they made all of the whole entire episodes during around back in the fall. Thomas and the Trucks, known as Thomas in Trouble, was released in October 1984. And then is Thomas and the Breakdown Train, known as Thomas Saves the Day. I noticed was made back in 1984. Yeah, I noticed right before the 31st when Halloween was later back then. James and the Coaches was released in 1984, the 30th, known as James Learns a Lesson. Alright, Thomas and the Guard was released in November 1984, the 13th, and all of the other episodes were made in November and December. Yeah, notice right before when right before the holiday seasons. Yeah. Now, the Markland engine, though, I noticed the Markland engine was used for some background scenes. Yeah, notice as a cameo engine that was used from the Thomas and Friends series. They wouldn't even notice that who was pulling one of the trucks there. The crew members created the Markland engine for the series, which is this train though does not have no face on it. So yep. And Thomas's Christmas Party was released on December 1984 on the 25th on Christmas Day. And 30 Objects were known as James in the Mess was released in December 1984 on the 25th. And all the other episodes that were made in December the 25th. Percy Runs Away, Cole, The Flying Kipper, Whistles and Sneezes, Toby and the Shout, the Shout, Guardian Man, and Trouble in the Sheds, released in November 27th, 1984, and Thomas Birdie's Great Race was released in November 20th. Henderson Turntables was released in November 27th, 1984. So, yeah. So that is all the whole entire Thomas and Friends episodes that was made from scratch from series 1. So yeah, you guys. So happy birthday to Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, and happy 75th year anniversary to all of your Thomas fans. So that is the history my Thomas and Friends series 1 biography history about the TV series. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace. Come like, subscribe, press like my videos, and make sure you like, subscribe to my channel. And this is James the Red Engine here. Peace. And also for that, you guys, I will make more videos, so stay tuned for that. And also I might do some more Thomas and Friends stuff to celebrate 75th years, like my DVD collection, my Thomas Friends books that I have over for the past year and all that. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, peace and bye.